That is the quickest I think anyone has ever been quiet in an audience. That's outstanding. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. Welcome, greetings to all of you, and welcome here tonight to this amazing space, the Carterton Event Centre, as well as everyone watching us on screen as well. We're live streaming on Wairarapa TV. Nau mai, haere mai. I'm Brent Gear, a passionate sports enthusiast and your MC for the evening. We've got an exciting night ahead for you, there's no doubt about that. Sport is in our blood, our DNA, and tonight we get the opportunity to celebrate and honour our coaches, our clubs, our volunteers, our sports people, their supportive families, whānau, friends. But first, the old housekeeping. All right. Number one, if you need the wharepaki, the toilets are straight out the door and to the right and left. The stunning whare, of course, which has a number of people sitting tonight, we all welcome. In the event of an emergency, please head to the nearest exit. The Carterton Event Centre, of course, has a non-smoking and non-vaping policy. If exiting from the front of the building, please assemble in the car park at the eastern end of Holloway Street near Carterton School. If exiting from the rear of the building, please assemble in the car park at the entrance to the Carrington Bowls Club. First aid kits and fire extinguishers are available in the Event Centre kitchen and on stage. A defibrillator is available in the main corridor adjacent to the Event Centre. Please make sure your cell phones are off or on silent. And last but certainly not least, make sure you hold your applause until all our finalists are on stage. I'm joined tonight in the MC role by the one and only Coggy from the Wairarapa Times Age. But first, let's hear from Lee Piper, the Director of Metro and Regional Markets in Stuff's Brand Connections team. Stuff is the new owner of the Wairarapa Times Age. The iconic newspaper is a precious jewel nestled in the heart of our region and its many reflecting faces made up of the lives of people like you and me. Can we please take a minute to acknowledge and honour Stuff for helping our paper continue to shine? Please put your hands together for Lee Piper.
It's nice to get applause before I've started speaking, so thank you for that, and magnificent to be here in Carterton tonight to celebrate the Wairarapa Sports Awards. You've got a magnificent venue. It's good to be in provincial and rural New Zealand, and through the intro there, it's really good for Stuff to be involved. As many of you will know, probably 6 or 8 weeks ago, we purchased the WTA, and it's been a really great journey for us. I've been here in the last wee while, probably 4 or 5 times. But previous to that, I hadn't actually really been in Masterton before. The last time I came to Masterton was way back in 1993. And the reason I came here, for some of you, and I noticed there'll be some good rural farmers out there and some good rural stock, was I ended up buying a radio station in Gore called Hokanui, and some of you farming folk may know Jamie Mackay. And Mackay and I really bought the radio station, which ended up being in 1994, really just to drink beer and follow the Southern Stags and really leave our wives. That's really what the whole essence of the rugby commentary was. And so to do that, we thought that going to Masterton in 1993 to follow the Stags on that occasion would be a good place to start. So we came to Masterton. I think it wasn't called Sir Brian the Horse Stadium. It might have been Memorial Park or something like that. The Stags ended up winning on that particular occasion. Anyway, we did a little bit of commentary. Things went quite well. So we thought, actually, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do all Southern games. So we kicked off the radio station in 1994. I'll get to the point of the story in a sec. But we kicked off the radio station in 1994. And we had a sports show. And a part of that sports show was we'd get these guests on. And we ended up having Murray Deaker on, who, again, some of you will know is a well-known sports broadcaster who's since retired. And Deaker was running a luncheon in a fancy sort of Hyatt or something in Auckland. Anyway, he said to Mackay and I, you should come up. The South Africans were touring, and as you'll know, they got back in post-apartheid in 1992, and they toured New Zealand in 1994. So we go up for the third test, and we just thought, like you here today, we'll be down the back with the people in the general admission, the poor seats down there. But no, we were in the front at Deaker's seat. And again, some of you will know, Bob Francis will definitely know, it was the Holy Holies. Tiny Hill was there, Don Clark was there, and Deaker gets up and starts introducing his table. And I'm thinking, how's this going to go? So he gets round to Mackay and I, right, I'd like to introduce these hayseeds from Gore. Would you stand up? So we stood up, and I didn't look, well, I probably looked a little bit better than I do tonight, but not dissimilar. And there was just laughter in the room at us from Gore, the hayseeds. So anyway, we sat back down afterwards, a bit like we'll do tonight. We went and had a couple of beers. Steinlager was $5. I remember being shocked at that in 1994. And these Remuera people were coming up, sort of poking us a bit, sort of like we were aliens, sort of like you guys are sort of normal. And I remember thinking at the time, which is kind of the point to my story, which is Auckland and kind of Auckland and Metro New Zealand really don't have an idea about what we do in provincial and regional New Zealand. And we went on, obviously, from that post point, and I ended up in radio for kind of 20 years, and I've been at Stuff for the last 18 months. And I remember talking not so long ago with the staff at WTA when I came in, and I said one of the great things about regional and provincial New Zealand is it still has that old-fashioned values. You still do a deal on a handshake, and I've been lucky enough to meet quite a few clients over the last wee while, and it's the same kind of values that you guys have. It's about that richness around the values that we have around family and the values we have around business. And so we're delighted at Stuff to have been managing to talk to Andrew into selling us the WTA. It's a magnificent community paper. I know you guys all really love it, and we've seen that love come through to us. And so we're super proud to be a part of that. And these awards today, our team's done a brilliant job, and we couldn't be more proud to have invested in it, not only for now, but hopefully for years to come. So thank you for that opportunity. My job is to welcome the special guests here. I've worked out there's lots of mayors. So we've got Gary Caffel, the Mayor of the Masterton District Council, Ron Mark, the Mayor of Carterton District Council. Ron, welcome. And Martin Connolly, who I met when I sat down, who is the Mayor of the Carterton District Council, the South Wairarapa District Council. We also welcome a former Mayor and local legend and the 2024 Senior New Zealander of the Year, Bob Francis, and his wife, Mary. A special welcome too to Mike Butterick, the Region's MP since October 2023. His select committee roles include environmental, education and workforce. And our special guest speaker, Mitre 10 Masterton have paid to bring. So Mitre 10, Mega and Masterton must be going very, very well if they have managed to pay for Grant Elliott. I spent some time with Grant when I had my brief career at SENZ. Not a cheap man to bring, so there was a lot of pressure on him to be very good tonight. And obviously Mitre 10 is the place to shop, and they're going super well. So we welcome them, and we look forward, Grant, to hearing from you a little bit later on. But please join me in welcoming all of our special guests to the Wairarapa Sports Awards tonight.
Thank you, Lee. You can now sit back, relax, and enjoy the fabulous ride that is the Wairarapa Times Age Sports Awards. I'll now hand you over to my emceeing partner, Coggy, to introduce himself, and we will kickstart the evening.
Thanks, BG. Don't know if I need any introduction. I know plenty of people out there, so good luck to tonight. But welcome along to the 2023-24 Wairarapa Times Age Sports Awards. Tonight we're celebrating Wairarapa's top sports people for achievements over the period 1st of April 2023 to 31st March 2024. But the huge contributions made by sports administrators, clubs and volunteers are not forgotten. In fact, we'll be raising the roof to them tonight. The Wairarapa Times Age is thrilled to be hosting you all tonight, and we congratulate the finalists. To make it this far is a great achievement. And I'll tell you what, BG, the quality of finalists we've got tonight is exceptional.
Outstanding once again. We have the pleasure tonight in making awards for 15 categories, reflecting the scope of sports achievements and contributions across the region. An independent judging panel of 3 judges was appointed to determine category winners. Each of the 3 judges' votes gives us a quarter of the total vote, and the public vote has provided the final quarter. And don't forget, all category winners automatically become finalists for the Supreme Award of the Year.
A Lifetime Achievement Award and a People's Choice Award will also be announced tonight. The Lifetime Achievement one, that's difficult for me to get through, BG, because I always get a bit emotional because they're always so good and some of their achievements are outstanding. We understand that this all excitement is going to be thirsty work, so there's a cash bar available in the foyer for refreshments. A buffet dinner will be served after the first set of award presentations, and a brief refreshment break will take place after the second set of award presentations. On each table is a program with the order of events for the night. Each category will be announced. The category sponsor will then be invited up onto the stage to say a few words. And as BG mentioned before, please hold your applause until all of the four finalists up on stage. The categories finalists will then be announced, and if you hear your name, please come up on stage and collect your finalist certificate before moving to the right of the stage. The winner will be announced by the category sponsor.
Coggy or myself will read the profile of each winner, and then they'll receive their awards by the category sponsor. Each winner will also have the opportunity to say a few words. The winner and the sponsor will then exit the stage, just over to our right here, for a photo opportunity.
All category winners will receive a trophy along with a cash or voucher contribution kindly provided by each of our sponsors. Carterton New World has generously donated wine for the age-appropriate category winners tonight, and GJ Gardner Homes Wairarapa have sponsored the chocolates that our under 18 category winners receive tonight. We would like to thank Trust House, which continues to support many sports teams and facilities throughout the region. It has generously given a gift voucher to each of the category winners this evening. The awards would not be possible without the support from each of our sponsors. We value their commitment to recognising sporting excellence in our region. And now, what are we waiting for, BG? Let's get stuck into it.
Let's get into it, mate. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight our first category is the Osborne Group Junior Sports Team of the Year. Open to teams that have achieved a high standard of participation in any sport at primary and intermediate school level or under 13 age group level. Please welcome Managing Director and owner of Osborne Group, Jason Osborne.
Good evening. First of all, I'd just like to acknowledge Andrew Denholm for his time as owner of the Wairarapa Times Age. It was a brave move that he made 8 years ago, and each year, he's made this event possible, and it's been better and better every year. So thank you, Andrew, for your efforts over the last few years. Also like to thank the team at the Wairarapa Times Age for organising tonight's event. Once again, it's an outstanding effort put together for the community to celebrate our sporting success, and hope it will continue in the future. Osborne Group is once again very happy to be sponsors of the Junior Sports Team of the Year. We see promotion of our up-and-coming sports stars as a vital role in our community, so we congratulate not only the outstanding finalists nominated for this award, but all members of the community that help out either as a participant, a coach, a teacher, a supportive parent or friend. Being a finalist in this category clearly demonstrates that the players are outstanding participants and achievers in sport. Wairarapa prides itself in its sporting pedigree, so to be nominated for this award was an achievement in itself. These young people are our future, so on behalf of the team at Osborne Group, we hope they continue to strive for success in their chosen field.
Thanks, Jace. The finalists are Featherston Year 3-4 Netball, Pioneer Under 13 Rugby, Pukaha Taitamahini W6 250 Wakaama, and Whakaoriori W12 250 Taitama Wakaama. Could those finalists please come up on stage?
And the winner of the Osborne Group Junior Sports Team of the Year 23-24 is the Whakaoriori W12 250 Taitama Wakaama.
Whakaore from the Wairarapa Waka Armour Club qualified for the Cup section after finishing 5th in their heat in the W12 250 event. Whakaore comfortably won their semi-final by 11 seconds, making them one of the favourites for the final. They were equally as dominant in the Cup final, powering away to win by 13 seconds. Congratulations, team.
This is pretty cool, eh? And I've got chocolates, apparently. Just want to say, for young people like this, over that Christmas period, the amount of commitment and time that they have to put into this, when you coach them, it's not like you're coaching them because you're doing what they're asking you to give them. So you might set up a training for, say, an hour session. You're lucky to get 30 minutes out of them, and then they just want to go swimming. So for them to go to a national event where there's thousands of people, there's 4,000 competitors, which is an unbelievable amount of people competing, and for these ones to go there and just have a good time, man, that's well worth it. And I'm glad they got this. Man, thank you very much.
Our next category is the Cycling Tom Bike Shop Youth Sports Team of the Year. Open to teams that have achieved a high standard of participation in any sport at secondary school or 18 and under age group level. I'd like to welcome Tom McCullum, the Managing Director of Cycling Tom Bike Shop, onto the stage, please.
Good evening. My name is Tom McCallum. I own the Cycling Tom Bike Shop in Solway. We've just moved in the last year. I started Cycling Tom, the brand, in 2016, making YouTube videos when I was at Rathkill College, and now have over 21,000 subscribers, and 3 years ago used that leverage and the money I earned from those videos to buy the local bike store, Happy Valley Cycles at the time. For the last 3 years, I've sponsored the Youth Sports Awards, and this year I think is very fitting, as without the support from the community, back when I was a junior, I wouldn't have got to travel around the world for cycling. So I think that it's really fitting that I'm here and then giving back to what I got when I was literally their age. And I'm still doing it to today. This year I went to America and raced a 320-kilometre gravel race in Kansas, and 2 years ago did criterium races as well. And yeah, sport is the number one avenue to just being an all-round good person, and teaches you how to succeed in life and teaches you all the skills. So yeah, congratulations, guys.
And the finalists in this category are Rathkill College First 11 Football, St Matthew's Collegiate School First 11 Cricket, St Matthew's Collegiate School Equestrian Team, and Wairarapa Under 18 Women's Hockey. Please make your way to the stage. And I'll now ask Tom to announce the winner.
And the winner is St Matthew's Collegiate First 11 Cricket Team.
Okay, St Matthew's Collegiate School made history, winning the Gillette Venus Cup, the national championship for secondary school girls cricket in New Zealand. One game was abandoned, meaning the winners would be the team with the most points after the round robins. St Matt's won all 4 games, beating St Hilda's Collegiate, Takapuna Grammar School, Wellington Girls College and Christchurch Girls High School. Captain Emma McLeod was named joint tournament MVP after scoring a magnificent 276 runs, including 2 centuries at an average of 92. St Matthew's Collegiate School First 11 Cricket Team, put your hands together for them.
First, I'd like to thank the sponsor of this award. Also like to thank our sponsors for the team, WBS, Homes Construction and Wairarapa Cricket. Big shout out to our amazing coaches, Jean and Tony. We wouldn't have got where we are without you guys. Thanks to all the support from parents and staff and all of the teammates that have been past and present. Yeah, thank you.
Our next category tonight is the Eastwood Motor Group Senior Sports Team of the Year. Open to senior teams that have achieved a high standard of participation in any sport. Please welcome Gary Allen, Dealer Principal, Eastwood Motor Group.
Having the right mix of players, dedicating coaching and management, and most importantly, building the right team culture, in my eyes, is one of the most important things to building a successful team. Kia ora koutou katoa, I'm Gary Allen, and on behalf of Eastwood Motor Group, we'd like to acknowledge all the nominees and the finalists for this category. At Eastwood Motor Group, we put a massive emphasis on team culture. So when the Times Age contacted us and asked us to support this category, it was a no-brainer. It resonated with us straight away. I've been very fortunate to be involved in a few championship teams over the years in both sports and business. So I can appreciate all the hard work and dedication that's required to achieve some of the accolades that some of these teams have. So a huge congratulations to you all. Regardless of the result tonight, you should be very proud of your achievements. Good luck from the entire team at Eastwood Motor Group. Nō reira, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa.
And the finalists are Dalefield Premier Women's Hockey, Wairarapa Bush Heartland Rugby Team, Wairarapa Bush Under-20s Rugby, and Wairarapa Senior Men's Cricket. I'll now ask Gary to announce the winner.
And the winner is the Dalefield Women's Premier Hockey Team.
Thank you so much. We'd just like to thank the Wairarapa Times Age for putting on this event once again. It's amazing and times are tough at the moment, so we're really grateful to be here. On behalf of the team, we're not just building a good hockey team, we're trying to build good citizens and teach them resilience, teach them how to, all behave and tolerate each other. So we're really grateful that we've got a good culture, and we thank Catherine and Mook, who've been involved practically since we got back in the Wellington comp in 2016, and as has Michael, she's been here since that long as well. So we're really proud of this team. We've been to 5 finals and they've won 5 times. So that's a pretty good record for 9 years. And we'd just like to thank our Eastwood Motor Group sponsors and everyone else involved in the awards. So thank you very much.
The Dalefield Premier Women's Hockey Team won the 2023 Wellington's Women Premiership Championship. Northern United were warm favourites to claim the title, having been unbeaten going into the final, but Dalefield took control in that game and held a 2-0 lead going into the final quarter. Northern United fought back with a goal, followed by a third Dalefield goal, and then a second goal to Northern, leading to a tense final 5 minutes. Dalefield, however, held their nerve to take the final 3-2 to win their 5th title in 8 seasons. Pretty darned impressive.
Okay, our next category is the Kiwi Span Wairarapa Sports Club of the Year. This award recognises the progress made by clubs in promoting their sports, both on and off the field. And I'd like to welcome Rowan Thornton, the owner of Kiwi Span Wairarapa, onto the stage, please. Kiwi Span Wairarapa are pleased to be sponsors of the Sports Club of the Year award again this year. Rowan and Tonya like to support the community that they and their team live and work in. Whether it's on the sports field or in the workplace, a strong team environment is essential. Congratulations to all finalists. What you have achieved in sport is truly inspirational.
And the finalists are Athletics and Cycling Masterton, Douglas Villa Sports Club, Pioneer Sports Club, and Wairarapa Wahine Toa. Come on up to the stage.
And the winner of the Kiwi Span Wairarapa Sports Club of the Year is the Pioneer Sports Club. Pioneer is a sports club that ensures sport is affordable for all. In 2023, Pioneer had 125 JAB rugby members, providing all its players with uniforms at no cost. The club set a registration fee families could afford, but if not, accepted a koha. Pioneer has fielded a girls-only team in the under-12s competition, winning several games. The club had 2 teams in the Wairarapa Bush Premier and Senior Reserves, making the semi-finals in both competitions. As well as rugby, Pioneer entered junior teams in Manawatu Rugby League competitions. I think they also do netball and darts, but Richard Carroll will tell me a little bit on that in a moment.
Well, thank you, Rowan, Tonya. Kiwi Span, Lincoln Road, best place to do business, so they must do a good job. Hey, look, I just want to thank everyone here. I think everyone's sort of said it. Everyone that's here has been working hard. It's not easy, and we're all here for the same goal, is to support people and push them forward. Sport's a great sort of vehicle for people to find themselves, go to places that you would never go to, and push yourselves and learn discipline and respect and everything else that comes with it. So I just want to thank everyone, the Wairarapa Times Age, for hosting, and thank you very much. Pioneer's very proud to have it.
Our next category tonight is the DPA Chartered Accountants Volunteer of the Year, an award acknowledging people who have volunteered their time, labour and talents to improving Wairarapa sport. It recognises the volunteer's entire career span. Please welcome Andy Henson, Director, DPA Chartered Accountants.
Good evening, everyone. Again, I'd like to thank Wairarapa Times Age for putting on such a good event, and it's really cool to see everyone here tonight. As a mum of 2 sporty kids, I see firsthand the commitment and dedication that volunteers give to sport. So it's my absolute pleasure to be here tonight on behalf of DPA Chartered Accountants to present the Volunteer of the Year Award. We know that in both sport and in business, to be successful, you need great people supporting you, and the Sports Awards is an excellent opportunity to recognise these people that donate their time to our sporting clubs. Often this can be a thankless task, and without people like the 4 finalists we have here tonight, Dave, Dean, John and Steve, sporting organisations and clubs wouldn't exist. So on behalf of DPA Chartered Accountants, we'd like to thank and congratulate you on making it as the finalists. Good luck.
And the finalists are Dave Pawson, Douglas Villa Football, Dean Gooden, Cricket and Rugby, John Gray, Greytown Cricket, and Steve Thompson, Gladstone Rugby. If you'd like to come up on stage, please. I'll now ask Andy to announce the winner.
The winner of the DPA Chartered Accountants Volunteer of the Year Award is Dave Pawson.
Dave Pawson has been associated with the Douglas Villa Football Club for more than 60 years, starting initially as a coach of junior players. Dave's a long-standing committee member and never misses a meeting. He's been instrumental in the running of the popular Douglas Villa Junior Tournament, which has been held for about 40 years and attracts more than 70 teams each year. Dave can be seen most Fridays marking out the junior pitches for Saturday mornings and is heavily involved in the building of the Douglas Villa club rooms. Dave Pawson.
Unfortunately, Dave couldn't be here tonight, but we've got a young gentleman who probably say a few words on his behalf.
Yeah, probably some people in the room can tell I'm not Dave Pawson. This has come as quite a shock to me, but I just want to echo what Brent has said earlier. The amount of work that Dave does for Douglas Villa Football Club is absolutely astronomical, and this award is well deserved for the years of service he's given football in the Wairarapa. And I think, you know, as you said, marking pitches, organising tournaments, doesn't miss a committee meeting, is involved in absolutely everything, and I think every club in the region probably has somebody like that working with you right now, and I think you should thank that person wholeheartedly for the amount of work that they do. Thank you very much.
Our next category is the Garworth Barrage Lawyers Administrator of the Year, an award acknowledging people who have contributed to the administration of sport. It recognises the administrator's entire career span. I now call on Michelle Williams, a partner from Garworth Barrage Lawyers, to come onto the stage.
Good evening, I'm Michelle Williams from Garworth Barrage, and as a bunch of lawyers, we are somewhat detailed and meticulous in what we do, and we couldn't actually do it with the amazing support that we actually get from our administrators, from typing to accounts to Excel spreadsheets, all of that organisation that goes on to make our business operate. Which is why we're super proud to be here and supporting the administrators tonight. I suspect none of us would actually be here tonight without the exceptional skills of our administrators out there, and also the administration that's gone on to make this event happen. So I thank you all for that. Our administrators are an integral part, and I'm super proud to be here to finally give them some recognition for all the hard work that they do behind the scenes, and congratulations to all of the finalists. Thank you.
And our finalists tonight are Carol McDonald, Athletics and Cycling Masterton, Alva Simonson, Wairarapa Indoor Bowls. Kathleen Rimini, Waka Ama. And Mark Durling for Wairarapa Multisports Club. I'll now ask Michelle to announce the winner.
So Gareth Burridge Lawyers Administrator of the Year 2023-2024 is Carol McDonald. Woo!
Carol McDonald has filled many roles for Athletics and Cycling Masterton, ACM, for many years, including regular timekeeper and marathon helper. In the past 5 years, Carol has taken on more roles, all of which have been efficiently and successfully implemented. Carol is also the chair of the Harrier section of ACM. She's responsible for responsible for upgrading the ACM website. Carol is a stalwart of ACM and is totally committed attending every event and being the go-to person for any problems. Carol McDonald.
Thank you. I'm actually a bit embarrassed when I become a finalist. I'm very privileged to have been a finalist on more than one occasion for either an administrator or volunteer, because I feel like there are so many other people that do so much more. And in the history of our club, especially the Harriers section, which is well over 100 years now, there's many people that have come before me, some of them like our past president, Graham Butcher, sitting at the back there, who's done years and years of work. And hopefully there'll be many more come after me. I think it was Bob Francis I heard speaking one time, he said, "We get far more than we give." And I think that's the reason why so many of us are here, because actually our clubs and all of their they become part of our family, and a lot of our club members are quite nutty enough to be part of my real family. So thank you very much, it's a real privilege.
Our next category tonight is the Masterton District Council Junior Contribution of the Year. An award acknowledging any person under 18 or under who has made a significant contribution to sport, including officiating, coaching or volunteering. Please welcome Gary Caffell, Mayor of the Masterton District Council.
Thank you. Look, it's a real privilege for the Masterton District Council to be part of these awards. We're presenting a couple of awards here tonight, and it's, I think our town and our region, we punch so far above our weight in sport. In fact, in just about everything, but in sport in particular, the Wairarapa makes a very big impact, and so it's just great to be able to celebrate. Most of you would know, going back on these awards, that I've had personally a long association with these awards myself as sports editor of the Times Age for longer than I would like to think. And before that, actually, Lee, who gave the speech, was talking about hayseeds from Gore. Well, actually, I'm a hayseed from Gore as well. So I've got a real empathy with these awards here tonight. It's really special to be presenting this particular award for junior contribution to sport, because this takes in coaching, it takes in officiating, and it takes in volunteering. All aspects of sport which are so very important. Having officials coming through is vital for sport, because of course without officials you don't have a game. We've got some really wonderful role models here in the Wairarapa who have achieved great things from starting their officiating in the Wairarapa and going forward and doing marvellous things both on the national and international stage. And I'll just mention a couple who, I know one of them's here tonight, probably both of them are here tonight, but Bob Francis, of course, former Mayor of Masterton as well. But Bob, of course, most of you would realise, started his rugby refereeing here and went all the way through to be actually at one stage rated the #1 referee in the world. So that was starting from the Wairarapa. And of course last year our guest speaker at these awards was Bex Marnie. And Bex herself, after a glittering rugby career, went into rugby refereeing and became the first woman to referee the men's Ranfurly Shield match and a men's Heartland Championship and National Championship game. So it can be done. From a small place from the Wairarapa, you can go on and reach big things. As I say, officials are a crucial part of sport. It's a thankless part at times because you do take a lot of criticism. It's just one of those things. The officials tend to get blamed. If you win, you don't say anything. If you lose, you blame the officials. That's just the way it goes. So it's great to see young people coming forward and giving their time in officiating or in volunteering and helping make sport the great thing it is. So these people here tonight, I think it's great that they're here. They're up for an award tonight. But I think one of the things that's going to be most interesting is following their careers as they go forward. And perhaps amongst these 4 people who are coming forward tonight, we've got another Bob Francis or another Bex Marnie. So thank you so much. It's great, as I say, to see so many people here today, and I'm really looking forward to seeing who wins this very important award.
Okay, the finalists are Elizabeth Pringle. It's the first time I think we've ever had cheerleading here, BG, but we have cheerleading. James Church, Rathkill College Cricket. Marilise Whiteman, Kuranui College Netball and Touch. And Toby Nelson, Wairarapa College Hockey. If they'd like to come on stage, please. I'll now ask Gary to announce the winner.
And the winner of the Junior Contribution of the Sport Award, Elizabeth Pringle.
Elizabeth started the Galaxy Cheer All-Stars when she was 15 years old and in 2023 with 8 cheerleaders. She started 2024 with 45 cheerleaders and 3 teams. Elizabeth makes up lesson plans for each team, choreographs the routines with stunts, pyramids, tumbles, jumps and dance, and also designs the uniforms. She's taken on the assistant coach and is also taking a team to this year's New Zealand Majors. Elizabeth Pringle.
I just want to say thank you to Wairarapa Times Age for acknowledging cheerleading as a sport, because I promise you those cheerleaders up there put in just as much blood, sweat and tears as anyone else in this room right now. So thank you.
Elizabeth. Our next category is the Breadcraft Junior Sports Personality of the Year, open to any primary, intermediate school student who has achieved a high standard in any sport. I'd like to welcome Julianne Coburn, the co-owner of Breadcraft, on stage.
Hi everyone, great to be here again. It's such an iconic event. Thanks to the team at the Wairarapa Times Age for hosting. Breadcraft is a long-time supporter of local sport and we're very proud to be the sponsor of the Junior Sports Personality. Congratulations to all the finalists, not just the juniors here tonight, and I hope you continue to enjoy your sport. Thank you.
And the finalists in the Breadcraft Junior Sports Personality of the Year: Holly Monks, Archery; Scarlett Wadham, Swimming; Vinnie Edwards, Motocross; and Wairangi Sergeant Wrestling. And I'll now ask Julianne to announce the winner.
So, the winner of the Junior Sports Personality of the Year, Wairangi Sergeant. Congratulations.
Wairangi Sergeant made the World Jewels Wrestling All-Stars team to wrestle against the American All-Stars. Wairangi went on to represent New Zealand in the junior under 51 kg class in New York in March. Wairangi was also crowned New Zealand National Wrestling Champion in the under 44 kgs, 10 to 13-year-old class. He also won the North Island Championship in the same class and won the Waikato Championship in the under 15 1 kg class. Your junior sports personality, Wairangi Sergeant.
I'd like to thank my parents, my coaches, and my teammate Angus Reid, and also my coach, Uncle Jeremy. Thank you.
Awesome, Coggy, already tonight, the list of different sports, the list of achievements, and just impressive sports people, volunteers, coaches, officials, outstanding once again.
Right, when would we have said cheerleading would have been here 2 years ago?
I know.
It was fantastic, and there's a lot more to come, BG.
There certainly is. The growth has been amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, the only thing growing now at the moment probably is your hunger. So you'll be called up by a team member from the Wairarapa Times Age, table by table, for our buffet dinner, and we'll see you back real soon.